This goes from the Hollywood Reporter, and this is like very recently. It says here, Diddy's cell raids angers legal team as prosecutors allege witnesses tampering and recommend no bail. Yeah, like I told you already, he been breaking all sorts of rules, try to buck the system in so many ways. So where do we begin? Well, simply this. Sean Diddy Combs had been attempted to obstruct justice from Brooklyn federal jails, where he has been held ahead of his upcoming sex trafficking and racketeering trial, according to prosecutors who allege the accuser, rapper turned mogul, of witness tampering and using his family and children as a PR play with potentially a 15-year minimum sentence. Okay, it's 15-year minimum if he's lucky. If things go the way things going to go, there's no minimum. He's in there for life. I'm telling you. In the court finding to the judge overseeing Combs' bail hearing on Friday, his third since a mid-September arrest and incarceration at the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, several prosecuting attorneys with the Southern District of New York tell Judge Arun Subramanian, I hope I'm not mangling his name, how Combs has obtained multiple inmates' phone lines in an attempt to evade scrutiny, control witnesses, and influence testimony while jailed. That's such a mobster move. I'm not saying to be funny like that. I'm serious. That's a mobster move. Seriously. All I gotta say though, at the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center, notorious. Let me stop. They also allege that he used a non-authorized messaging app to communicate with the outside world and coerce his family to create a birthday message intended for the eyes of potential jurors before his sensational trial begins in spring. I would like to be surprised, but I'm not. This guy is obsessed with power and control. And the fact that he can get away with sneak around, do all this stuff like that, even though he's told not to do it, try to use other inmates said reason correctly though. He used of an unauthorized messaging app. That's a major strike right there. Using multiple inmates' phone lines. That's another one. But yet they wonder why they're not gonna give him bail. And people wonder why. There's no surprise right there. The guy is a threat even behind bars. He'd be a horror if he's out on bail. Two judges had previously declined to release Combs from custody, citing potential witness tampering in the case as the key reason he must remain locked up before his trial. That's true. The court filings from Friday urged the judge to reject the latest Hail Mary from the rap world and menswear icon legal team, which involves a hearing for the proposed $50 million bail for release for the Metro and into the home of confinement. Please, that's a joke. That's a joke. That is such a twisted joke. This guy, you might as well just send him home. If that's the case, you might as well just send him home and dismiss all charges, which they're not going to do. There's too much at stake. This is way too much at stake. I can't wait to upload this link because one of the things to talk about is by one of these bodyguards here. There's video included in there. You gotta check it out for yourself. When I include the link, you gotta check this out. Prosecutors shut down the idea of allowing Combs back into the streets in the filing as they detail his bad jailhouse behavior, much of which closely reflects the actions and coercive moves that he's accused of in the federal case against him, and the many civil suits raining down on the beleaguered rap game kingpin. That's fact. In seeking a new hearing, the defendant rehashed the same arguments rejected by those two judges with claims of new evidence, but the defendant offered nothing new and material justifying the third bail hearing. New York prosecutors wrote in the filing, in fact, the only new relevant evidence shows that the defendant has continued to engage in relentless course of obstruction, that's a bad thing, conduct designed to subvert the integrity of this proceeding. So basically, P. Diddy is doing everything in his power to throw a monkey wrench in the trial. And he's not going to stop until he tries to get his way. And the prosecutor is saying, not on my watch. The means of obtaining evidence that led to these accusations regarding Combs' alleged jailhouse shenanigans prompted the billionaire's mogul's legal team to file a rebuttal court document on Monday, calling a foul on prosecutors for seizing what they said is attorney-client privilege material from his jail cell at Metro. His handwritten notes about his defense witnesses and thoughts on legal strategies for his looming trial were among that was taken away. So basically, if I heard correctly earlier, wherever they obtained it got destroyed, they can't use it, but that don't mean he's going to walk out the jail cell. That's not going to happen. This is a search and seizure and a violation of Mr. Combs' 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment rights. He's in prison, of course. Oh. They make me laugh. You're in prison. Of course they're going to randomly raid your place in case you had illegal contraband. Let me stop. Lead attorney Mark Agnifilino wrote to the court, moreover, the targeted seizure of the pretrial detainees' work, product, and privileges materials created in preparation for trial is outrageous government conduct amounting to a substantive due process violation. Because the prosecutors are currently in possession of privileged material and are actively using material to detain the defendant, the defense requested an immediate evidentiary hearing. This is an emergent matter which the government has Mr. Combs' privileged notes to his lawyers concerning defense witnesses and defense strategies. Give me a break. New York attorneys called to action pre-planned nationwide sweep of BOP facilities. Agnifilino's immediate hearing demand included several questions related to jail cell raids, including who authorized the search of Combs' prison cell and saying what to compensate, as well as who passed the seized items to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The evidence obtained and handed to the prosecutors, including clear instances of continuous bad behavior of Mr. Combs. The alleged Combs exchanged hundreds of texts via an app called Contact Me ASAP. I think there's such an app, which purports to be an innovative text messaging service for federal for federal inmates to communicate with loved ones via real-time messages. Oh, shoot. Real-time messages, and claimed to have offered seamless SMS conversation. Combs' officials said he had 2 accounts with the app with dozens of people, including attorneys and others who are not listed on the defendant's list of approved contacts. So it's a good thing that there's rated cell because he might be talking to somebody he's not approved of. Explain that, Mr. Agnifilino, or whatever the heck it is, Mr. Aggie. Combs' intentions are reflected in his own words on Bureau of Prisons calls with a network of family members and associates whom the defendant has tasked with executing his will. Prosecutors told the court on multiple calls the defendant is explicit about his intention to use public statements to alter public perception, and defense leaves no doubt the narrative he wants is the potential jury pool perception of his criminal activity proceedings. Oh, brother. This month, Combs spent some of his time with his family in listening, planning, and executing a social media campaign around his birthday with the intention of influencing potential juries in his criminal proceedings, according to the prosecutors. With Combs' curated direction, his children posted a video on a social media account showing the kids gathered to celebrate Diddy's birthday. Combs then monitored the analytics, the government said, of the social media posts, then explicitly discussed with the family how to ensure the video has the desired effect of potential jury members in the case. In addition, they accused Combs of trying to anonymously leak video favorably to his defense. A reel went up to Combs' son Justin's Instagram on November 4th, featuring the 30-year-old and his siblings calling the rapper in prison to tell him to have a happy birthday. Combs had pleaded not guilty to all the charges and has claimed he has done nothing wrong. Of course they're going to say that. His trial is scheduled for May 2025. I think the exact date is May 5th. May change, but it become while we're there, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. An email sent to Combs Global seeking comment on recent filings was not immediately returned on Monday. But yet they wonder why the guy is behind bars and the guy is bucking the system, breaking all the rules, the bad conduct. I'd love to be surprised, but this is a guy who don't want to be control. He wants the control. He wants to be the control. But folks, when you think about this, I'll send you the link because I still shake my head. And do not be afraid. Tell me your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Peace.